All right. Good Sunday evening, everybody. Welcome back into another Talking Gamecocks. As y'all saw in the title, The Aftermath. I can't speak for Jordan, but if you, or I can't speak for my co-host, Sports Talk with a Dealmaker, but if you go check out his video he dropped this morning, I would pretty much say he's about in the same boat as I am. We're pretty pissed today. And that may be an understatement, but yeah, I really feel it. Yesterday, South Carolina welcomed Oklahoma into Williams-Brice, and they shit the bed big time, man. 26-7. The game, although the score was close, most of it, it felt like it was well out of reach early on. The way we played offensively in this game, I'll get into that here in a little bit. Jordan, or the Dealmaker, said he had a lot to get off his chest about this team, about this game yesterday. So welcome, Jordan. Welcome, Jordan. How you doing this evening? Welcome to all the chat that we got here. Andrew, South Carolina fan, Justin, TRD, Keith Batchelder. Welcome in, everybody. But what's up there, Dealmaker? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. As you know, I was at the game yesterday. And
oh yeah,
I don't know. I know what y'all saw on TV. I hadn't rewatched it. I recorded it. I hadn't rewatched it this morning just because I'm just so damn mad I can't. It was worse in person. It was worse. It was a raucous stadium. I mean, getting down. Just everybody's hyped. Perfect weather, 75 degrees, bluebird sky. I mean, just beautiful. Tailgates were wonderful. People everywhere, fair in town. Everybody's hyped up. We feeding our mouths with chicken strips and drinking Coca-Colas, and man, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And then toe met leather.
Yeah.
And it went completely sideways.
Yeah, what's up, David? Adam Ritter, welcome in. Real USC as well. Yeah, man. I did my live yesterday, the reaction, and I couldn't get mad, dude. I couldn't get mad in that game. I really couldn't. I sat here for a little over 3 hours. I mean, yeah, I said a few choice words early on, but after it set in that this is what we are. I couldn't even get mad.
well, here's the biggest problem, and I've got numerous things I need to make a point of. It started off with us kicking to them. They drove right down the field, did a little sweep to the outside, touchdown, about a 17-yard run for a touchdown. Might be off on the yards. That's what it appeared for. I was on the other end.
Oh, so, yeah. It was about a 17, 20-yard run or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, I said this is going to be a bad day because our defense couldn't stop them. I mean, we just flat couldn't stop them. Then we came out on offense, and I'm like, oh, here we go. We're driving down the field. We got to 1st and goal and ran the same 3 plays in the exact same spot and gained 2.5 yards and was dumb enough to run the same damn play again on 4th play to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
As we were driving down the field, a guy sitting to my left, he looked at me, and I said, the offense hadn't had any false starts or pre-snap penalties. I said, that's a positive. He said, yep, by the look of this game, somebody else is calling the plays. Well, we ran that 3rd play down at the goal line. I looked at him, I said, you really think somebody else is calling the plays? He goes, no.
No. And you know what the sad part of it was? That don't even put the cherry on the top, man. The next time we got the red zone, what do?
Same thing.
The same damn 3 plays.
Same thing.
It's like what the heck are we doing, man? We're sitting there beating our head against the wall, calling the same plays over and over, man.
My hand up. I'm gonna tell all of y'all that listen to me, that follow me, and Chuck, thank you. But I'm sorry. I have defended Mike Shula because of our offensive line. I have defended Shane Beamer. I don't regret it because I'm a Gamecock, and I'll be a Gamecock when their ass is gone. But they are sorry excuses for fucking coaches. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And if something don't damn change, I'm going to be spending my money at Coastal Carolina instead of South Carolina. I can tell you that until it changes. I'll never leave. I'll never leave for good. But
definitely never quit being a Gamecock fan. But I was defending. I've been defending Beamer too, and I got some of my comments earlier on my video I did last night because some people were commenting, so I got in there. I've been defending Beamer as well. Not so much as Shula lately because of the lack of play calling and creativity, but yeah, I'm.
And I'm gonna be honest, buddy. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the offense sucked. We didn't score for 7 points, but good God, the defense sucked just as damn bad.
Yeah, and that's another thing I was going to touch on. Our defense ain't out of the woods here yesterday because they performed bad at times. At times they look good, but in general for the whole day, I don't. Yeah, nothing there impressed me on that field yesterday. And like I said, that score seemed a lot wider than what it was.
Oh, but I'll be honest with you. The score should have been about 42 to damn 7 is what it should have been. I mean, realistically speaking, and I don't know how many people were in the stadium. I don't know how many people were in the stadium, and I know how many it holds. But even the damn ramps were packed with people. But I'm talking about every layer, every ramp on all 4 corners. That place was so packed, slam out, and by the third quarter, you could have walked to the damn sideline. I think the security guards even damn left. It was so bad.
Wow. What's up, TRD, TC Sports Talk? P. Digits in here. What's up, David Wilson? Got a lot of good comments coming in. Mark, what's up? Ryan, I don't know if I said his name earlier, but he's here. Billy Cole's in here as well. Andrew, the textbook. So we've got a lot of good people in here. Make sure you guys
hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, please. Michael Lynn. You sent me I think you sent me a picture earlier. I saw a picture earlier. It looked like the stands was kind of a little empty up top, and I guess that was prior to the game starting or a little bit before the game started.
Yeah, that was way before the national anthem. But I'll be honest with you, 2 minutes into the game, now that place was standing room only.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, and when I saw that thing started going sideways, I said on the live stream, I said, I don't know what these people doing sitting there. They should go right across the street to that fair and have a good time, grab a turkey leg, grab a corn dog, grab some fries, a funnel cake or something.
Well,
you'll have a lot more fun doing that than you will watching that performance on the field. So,
and here's the thing. After the game, we stayed the whole game.
Uh-huh.
We waited about 10 minutes after the game before we got on the elevators and rode down. We got off the elevators, crossed the street. That's where we park at, right across the street. They were still tailgating just as hard as hell, and I looked at one of them. They about drunk. Shit, I was too.
Yeah,
but I said, damn, man, did y'all even go into the game? He said, hell yeah, we've been out here since halftime. There wasn't no need to go back.
Yeah, they already knew the results.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, man, you've defended them. I defended them. I mean, there's a lot of Gamecock fans that try to defend this coaching staff, but they're like I made a video last night. I don't know if you had a chance to watch Beamer's press conference.
Oh yeah. The fact that he called attitude.
What kind of attitude, arrogance does he have to not answer Jack Belcher's question? I thought that was a valid question, even though he didn't get to it. But he was alluding to the fact that, hey, this offensive play calling sucks. But
yeah, I mean, we all could read through his words, right, what he was saying.
Yeah.
And he called a damn attitude and said, I made changes last week. Dude, you made a change because your ass was forced to make a change.
Yeah, he was forced to make a change. And he's going to be forced to make another change. I hate to say it. If not,
it's going to be him.
Yeah.
If not, it's going to be him.
Yeah. Carolina Jackpot, what's up? Welcome in. He cut his live stream before the game ended. I stayed on to the end, unfortunately. Like I said, I like punishment, I guess. I like misery.
Jackpot, I left the house about 9 o'clock yesterday morning, went to Columbia, watched that whole game, got home about 7:30. And I was so upset and distraught. I mean, they caused me to drink more than what I normally would drink. You know what I mean? I went to bed about 9 o'clock last night, and I didn't wake up to damn near 8 o'clock this morning. I almost slept 12 hours because of the damn Gamecocks.
Oh man, yeah. I had to put that video out last night, like I said, and it was because that irritated me, man. I wasn't even gonna watch the press conference, but I was listening to Rooster's post game show, and I was like, let me run over there real quick and see what Beamer has to say. And sure enough, the second question out of the mouth, he got an attitude, and it just, yeah.
Yeah, I listened to it on the way home. My wife was driving, obviously, because I'd had me a few beer. And I was in the car hollering, and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, This is crazy. This man is actually catching an attitude. I mean, y'all might think I'm crazy as all 40 hills, and that's fine. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if the team that I saw play yesterday plays Coastal Carolina in a few weeks, they're going to get their ass whipped by the Teal Nation, by the Chanticleers. Now, you watch what I tell you. I've called it all year long.
Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility. That's for sure. The way we put what we put out on the field yesterday. TRD said, "I'm a warrior." You know how us devil dogs do it, buddy. Come on. Nah, I just like being on here and taking the punishment. I guess I like misery, but
I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier. He was at the game as well, and he was sitting a little above where I was in another section. And we were texting the whole game, and he was like, "Man, I've never seen it this bad." And then I forgot that he's only 23 years old.
He ain't seen nothing.
And I said, "Dude, this reminds me of the 1999 season." And he was like, "I wasn't alive then." And it didn't register to me at the time. I was like, "Damn, you weren't, were you?"
No, he ain't seen half of it yet.
Yeah. And I said, this is so bad. And the bad part is, man, you look around, especially where I'm sitting, in family seats and whatnot, high dollar seats, okay? You look at the amount of money that people are spending to go to these games and to support this program. And that's the best you can do. Yeah. You know what I mean? If it was like a one-off, like one bad game a season or maybe two, maybe, okay, all right, it's understandable. But I'm telling you right now, we could not beat Sumter High today if we played them. Now, I'm being honest. That's how bad we look.
Wow. But yeah. And then Beamer's his response to the play calling, he said they had some plays they felt good about. What? The same play?
I said this in my video, Chuck. At what point? And again, I apologize to everybody for standing behind Shula because of the line. But at what effing point do you not have enough sense between your ears to go, well, we can't gain but a yard running the ball. Might as well start throwing it. He only threw the damn ball 20-some times. And when he did throw it, it was successful. I think he was 17 of what, 23, 24, 25, whatever it was.
Hold on.
The only touchdown we scored was on a damn pass play. They were playing man on the corners. Man, listen, they didn't even have a cover in the middle. Didn't even have the cover in the middle. They were playing man defense on the corners because they knew what we were going to do. We were going to try to run the ball, and they were prepared for it. There's a couple plays. Nick Harbor was streaking down the field like a damn banshee.
Yeah. Yeah, he was 17 to 25, 124 yards.
There you go.
So yeah, that was kind of confusing. The opening drive we hit Nick Harbor for a couple passes, then it's like the passing game just disappeared.
No, what happened was somebody took the stupid stick and slapped him across the face with it and said, "Oh damn, we gained plays on them. We can't run them no damn more." No, it's just like that 72-yard run by Fuller last weekend, man. You something works and you just go totally opposite of it, and that ain't gonna get it done, man. That ain't gonna get it done. But I'm telling you right now, I'll always bleed Garnet and Black. I'll never turn my back on my team, but this damn coaching staff, I'm done with them. Until somebody, Donati, Beamer, hell, if to get rid of Beamer, so be it. But something needs to change. It needs to change today. Word on the street is Billy Napier just got fired from Florida. You know why Florida just fired his ass after a win? Because they going after James Franklin's ass. That's why they just fired him. Why can't we do that?
Yeah, exactly. And the interesting stat, and I think you brought it up in your video, we had 50 yards on the first drive of the first half.
Yeah.
And we only gained 54 for the whole game. Now, taking into account all the sacks and things like that, but still, 54 yards,
we did that shit on the first drive and never gained another yard. Yeah, we went forward, but we go backwards just as fast.
Yeah. Rooster, Beamer said that 3 starters out and 3 more starters during the game on the O-line that went out. So then why are we trying to run up the middle?
My point exactly.
Yeah. Man, we got a lot of comments coming in here. I missed a lot of them. So I apologize, everybody, for not keeping up with your comments. But
listen, David Green, you laughing. Hold on, deal maker. Wait for it. It's another run. Listen, the guy sitting beside me, I said, I tell you what we're about to do right here. He said, you think so? I called it. He was like, damn, you were right. About 3 plays later, I called all 3 plays. He said, damn, you were right. Then we get the ball back. And he looked at me. He said, we're going to get a safety right here. Damn if they didn't get a safety on us.
Oh, yeah, I called that too whenever they punted it, dropped it in there to one. Mateer dropped a perfect punt at the 1 yard line. And I called it here on my live stream. I said, we're going to get a safety right here. Sure enough, safety.
I said, the sad part is we're sitting up here drinking beer, and we know what we're going to do. What the hell you think that $8 million coach on the other sideline, Brent Venables, you think he don't know what we're about to do? He knows.
He knows everything we're about to do. Yeah. It don't take no genius to figure out our game plan. That's for sure. And then Keith, I can't say Bachilder, I guess that's how you say his name.
Bachelder.
He said Beaver talking about how things are going in practice. They are playing against each other, so that tells you something. Either the defense is not as good or the offense is really bad. Yeah, he mentioned that in his post game too. Whenever he went on that rant, he said what gives him hope is the way they practice every day. The commitment that the players have and all this and that, the effort, that's bullshit, man. Hey,
let me ask you this question. Maybe I'm just plumb stupid, and I've never seen it before.
Uh-huh.
How much money do people pay to go watch? Do 80,000 people show up and pay money to go watch practice? Not to my knowledge. So at the end of the day, who gives a damn what they do behind the damn fence? You better bring that shit on game day, or your ass is going to be sitting at home eating damn Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can go watch practice anymore. They shut all that out. But, yeah, man, somebody made a comment, and I guess on Twitter, talking about that comment about practice. They said, well, let me pay a couple bucks to come watch practice then since I can't see it on the field. Let me come at least see it in practice so I can have something to cheer about.
And the other sad part, y'all, if they do Alice Beamer, which I don't see it happening, not yet, but I don't know this Donati guy, okay? Everybody knew Ray Tanner. Ray Tanner talked to anybody. He's the nicest guy you ever want to meet. I don't know this Donati guy. But, I've shook his hand, but I don't know him. Never had a conversation with him. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. If he does Alice Beamer, and he might, I'm not so sure, but he might. Beamer ain't going to coach nowhere else. Who the hell's going to hire him? Touchdown, Xavier Legette, Carolina Panthers. There you go.
The only team that's going to take him is Virginia Tech. They're trying still so hard to get him, but yeah.
If I was him, I'd be packing my bags to go to damn Blacksburg is what I'd be doing.
Yeah. But, yeah.
What's with Seller's little brother? Is he the next man up? He's a receiver.
Yeah, he's the next guy up on the – well, he came in because Brian Rowe. That's another thing. Brian Rowe got suspended. So, yeah, he come in and got some playing time. And didn't look too bad. I did like the attempt of them trying to let Jaden throw it back to Lenoris, even though it didn't work out because something blew it up. So I guess that little bit of creativity was out there. But other than that, the play calling, like we said earlier, was bad. Why on third and short would you send your receivers deep down the field? and try not to dump it off, short.
You know,
Because they getting pressure to you. They haven't let up pressure all day, but yet you send your receivers, 20, 30 yards down the field. It didn't make no sense.
Well, Chuck, to me, you take shots on first and second down, right? We all know that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're going to take a shot, that's the time to take a shot. Or right after a penalty. That's when you take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But hell, we'll be fourth and 20, 28, and we threw the ball 3 yards across the line of scrimmage. But yet, why? What? You had nothing to lose at that point.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. That was the next point. But yet on third and long, we throw it behind the dang line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
The play calling, like I said, I said it Friday night on the show when I made my prediction. I had no faith in our offensive play calling, and that yesterday just solidified that for me. And if we think that was bad yesterday, old Saturday's coming, baby, and it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, did you see what Jackpot said?
Yeah, what did Rowe get suspended for? Yeah, for violating team standards or whatever. Their
it was a couple of them. It was
him and two other guys. Yeah, him. Yeah, but he was the only one that was probably of any playing time. The other two, I don't think, played a whole lot.
And Beamer bragged about that shit. No, I suspended him for the game because I was ethical.
I did it.
I did it. It was me. Well, now you growing a set of nuts? No, you growing a set of nuts because you got a man above you on your ass.
Yeah, TC Sports said, where were check downs for sellers? Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Well, SC Lawman, you must have wasn't in here a minute ago. I already said that Napier got fired, and the reason why he got fired is because Florida's on the phone with damn James Franklin. They made that move now.
With Franklin. Yeah. Yeah, they got James Franklin on the phone trying to get him to Gainesville. So
yeah, James wants to get back to the SEC. So I'm telling y'all. James took Penn State out of the damn gutter and made them legit. And he got fired because he couldn't win the top 10 ranked teams. But he brought them from nothing, from absolute nothing. I would have loved nothing more than to oust my head coach right now and hire that man today.
Yeah. Old Chuck Burkert said Bama's going to put 50. You think we're going to score 10?
We ain't going to score 10. We might score 3.
We could, yeah. I'm not, yeah. I like the optimism of giving us 10 points, but yeah.
But the problem is, Ryan had a show earlier today, and I was listening to it. The problem is, yeah, they can see it, but their ego won't allow them to go against this pro-style shit that they're doing that don't friggin' work. That's the problem. Yeah. And when your ego gets that big, it's time for you to go because at that point, you believe more about what you're doing than you do about wins. Well, guess what? Losses don't bring the money in, brother.
Yeah.
Wins do.
Hey, Jackpot don't think Florida will go after Franklin because they just fired him for not winning enough. I don't know, man.
Not winning enough. You see his record, Jackpot.
Rooster said they're going after goalless. I mean, that could be an option too.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of them two trying hard to get them.
And I heard people say that Kiffin be dumb as hell to go to Florida, man.
Yeah.
Why would you go there? No, he's got it made up there at Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm. Jackpot said take Bama to cover. Hell, I would probably take Bama to cover the over.
By themselves.
Yeah, by themselves. I don't think they need any points. I don't think they're going to need any help with that. Yeah, Jackpot, I agree. I think Elliott's putting in the work. I mean, you can see the difference. Maybe it's just the camera crew yesterday prior to the game, but you can see the intensity, pregame warm-ups with the offensive line and Sean Elliott, the way he was passionate and fiery and intense with them.
And the pre-snap penalties, they just seem to go away. But I will say this, because I was at the game, even TV timeouts. He was the first one to the huddle when there was a timeout onto the field.
Yeah.
The very first one.
So,
Did you see that too, Ryan?
He definitely could make it. He did definitely make a difference because, like I said, like you said, he cut down on the penalties. We didn't have very many penalties. I can't remember exactly how many, but we didn't have one the whole first half, right?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Not that I'm aware of. And I think one of the first ones we got was like was on the special teams or something.
Yeah, I mean, and I see what Lawman's saying. Yeah, they were still ineffective, but what can one do in a 3-practice game week? What can he do? The one thing he did was got rid of penalties. I mean, he can't change the bad habits in a damn 3 practices, okay? He can't.
Yeah, I mean, bad habits are kind of hard to kick right away. It's quick. I mean, it's going to take you some time. Anybody that thought he was going to make an overnight change is you fooling yourself if you thought that, for one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was a whole lot of stuff wrong with that offensive line, and it's been like that for years.
And I went in this game Friday night. I made my prediction, and I guess that's just called making a prediction with your heart. Because I wanted to see something better. But I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't take South Carolina plus 17 points against nobody from here on out. Maybe against Clemson, I'd take them. I wouldn't even take them plus 17 points against Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina going to wear our ass up. Man, you watch. Y'all all thought I was crazy as hell. Y'all watch.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I read something where South Carolina is averaging, about 14 points a game? If you take away the 6 defensive and special team score?
If you take that away, that's probably about right.
Yeah. So
that's probably about right.
So, I wouldn't
it's
take
probably
us.
less. It's probably less now. It's probably down to about 12 after yesterday.
I wouldn't take us to cover any spread.
No.
Let's see if I can try to find some more comments. What's up, Mark Powell? How you doing? Oh yeah, Kentucky, man, they played real good yesterday against Texas. That was a good game.
And I know this is not fair to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know what disappoints me the most? Number one, this is our school and our team that we pull for, and we spend a lot of time, effort, energy, money, all the things pulling for this school. And it's sad that right now we are the laughingstock. We are the new Vanderbilt of the SEC. We are the new Vanderbilt of the SEC. We are worse than damn Kentucky. At least Kentucky put on a show. We didn't even put on a show.
Yeah. I think even Jackpot in his video last night when he put out, everybody in the SEC put up a fight except us. Yeah,
I didn't see it, but yeah, he's right.
Yeah, every team put up a show yesterday, a fight against who they played except us. It's embarrassing, man. So, and on Ryan's show a while ago, everybody go follow Cocky Ryan. He's a Gamecock YouTuber as well. Go subscribe to his channel. But he was doing a live while ago, and man, I said, they're talking about how bad it was. Well, hell, I would settle for being as good as Vanderbilt is right now.
Hey, I saw what Jackpot just said. He couldn't win against the AP top 10. Jackpot, let me ask you this question. And we're talking about James Franklin here. I guess that's who you were referring to.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. If you knew James Franklin come coach our team, we could win 9, 10 games a year, sometimes 11 on a regular basis, 9 wins. Would you not be happy with that as a Gamecock fan? Let me answer it for you, sir. Yes, you would be. Yes, you would be.
Yeah, some people were saying Cutter Woods let us out on the field.
Hey, I was so tickled when he came in.
Yeah. When he came in, I was not expecting that. I was expecting to see Luke Doty, but yeah, that was a shock, a refreshing sight to get that young man out there and get him some playing time. And yeah, it was against a lot of backups. So I mean, of course,
it was
look better than he probably would if it was all starters out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was mop-up duty for them. for sure. But at the end of the day, here we are, 7 games in, and this is the first time that a backup quarterback, an Aaron Nolan, a Cutter Woods, I don't give a rat's ass, a damn Gamecock Chuck on the sideline, whoever.
Why are
you going to play a 6-damn-year senior as your backup quarterback that's played in 5 positions over the last 6-7 years instead of these young guys? You know why? Because they're not coaching for next year because they're too freaking hard-headed and their ego's too damn big. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see here. Damon Wilson said Shane Beamer acted like a petulant child. So I can pull up the comment. Yesterday during a press conference when Jack asked him about the offense yesterday, just embarrassing. Yeah, I covered that.
And I have defended him. Jason. And I'm talking about Shula, but I ain't doing it no more.
Jason Garner, welcome in. Appreciate you. He said, I do know this. Sellers was fine until Shula took over. You know, even Sellers is frustrated with the play calling, man.
Yeah.
In his post game and stuff, man. You could see the frustration. I think one time he was running down the field and it looked like he was like mouthing, like, what are we doing? you know?
But but there is something I saw yesterday watching it in person where I could see everything. You know what I mean? He seems a bit lost sometimes. And I couldn't figure out whether they were running the wrong routes or whether he was confused with the play call or what route they should be. He just looked a little bit lost.
Yeah. Yeah, TC Sports Talk said the same thing. He looks lost. Yeah. Jack Pop was talking about the Florida perspective on Franklin.
I got you there, but hell, I'd take him. I'd take him.
What's up, Quentin Broom? Welcome in. Arch Manning and Sellers both benefit from defensive play and both play down in the competition. Sellers isn't ready for NFL.
Well, brother, let me go ahead and tell
you. me and Quentin's on the same page.
Let me go ahead and tell you. By the NFL draft in the 5th round, Spencer Rattler wasn't either, but he's the best sophomore damn quarterback in the NFL right now. And because of the intangibles that Sellers has got and a $35 to $35 million guarantee, if he's drafted in the top 10, he gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame him. Would you come back for, $2.3 million and whatever we paid him right now? Would you come back to play for a team like this bullshit? I wouldn't. Not if I could go there and make that kind of money. Deuces.
Yeah. And going back to, I want to go back to the defense because I watched a play and I didn't realize it when it happened, but when I watched it in slow motion and a replay, man, our defensive end on that second touchdown that Oklahoma got, I don't know if anybody saw it.
I know where you're going.
He put no fucking effort into tackling that dude, and he was unblocked.
Yep.
He made absolutely zero effort in tackling that dude.
Yep.
He reached out and gave him a high five as he was running to the end zone after the man bobbled the ball. What are we doing out there, man? What are we doing? And that was when the game was just, that was first quarter, whatever it was, second quarter, whatever it was when they scored the second touchdown.
I did get, and I'm guilty, I did get pissed off with the refs on that one play that Lenoris rushed and made it, just over the stick. And they called it as a turnover on downs. You remember that one's on 4th down? We were driving, not toward the student section, driving the opposite direction. But then they reviewed it, and obviously it was a first down. But at the end of the day, I'm in the stands, and I'm going, why the hell am I mad at them? We can't do shit anyway. We can't score.
They helped us out on our touchdown we got. What's up, Mr. Walt? How you doing? He said it can't happen in a week, going to take the rest of the season, talking about the offensive line. Thinking we'll be 4-8 season unless the defense and special teams start scoring points. Don't have a heart attack. he always gets on to me about my blood pressure and things because I rant a little bit. So,
and I would say this, that's the reason why they won't let us true fans, because everybody that's in the media room, obviously they're paid by somebody, and if they get kicked out of the media room, they're probably going to lose their job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they wouldn't let us in there.
Got to protect their credentials.
Time, as he would say, we practiced fine. those players, we ran those plays, we practiced fine. I'd have simply raised my hand and said, sir, have you ever heard of these three names? Because I know you have, because you were on the coaching staff back then. One of them happens to be Jadeveon Clowney. The other one happens to be our old quarterback. The other one happens to be one of the best wide receivers in Alshon Jeffrey. And I mean Steven Garcia, our quarterback. They didn't practice worth a shit.
Yeah.
But when the lights came on, they were superstars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I said, so what would you have benched them if you'd have been the head coach? Because obviously Steve Spurrier knew something your dumb ass don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, jackpot. No, it was not DSU. It was number 12, old JT Gear. So go back and look at that play and slow it down. You'll see what I'm talking about.
South Carolina fan 943. He said he found this on X. Mike Schuler's first South Carolina coordinator since 2020. Yeah, 1999. That's what I brought up earlier. Do we look like the 1999 team? Maybe you wasn't in here when I brought that up. That's how bad we look. Like y'all, it was horrific. It was horrific. My son, I got an 8-year-old son, plays Pop Warner. They looked at me numerous times and said, Daddy, what are they doing? I said, son, I don't know. I mean, how the hell do you? I ain't gonna lie to him. I said, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's plumb dumb.
Yeah,
plumb dumb.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Mr. Billy. You got you one already. But yeah. Like I said, we got away. The referees did help us out on that one touchdown we got. Because we did get away with a holding. So, and there were some Oklahoma fans on my video. They were crying about that, and they were on Twitter as well, saying that we shouldn't have scored because of the holding. But at the end of the day, that didn't affect the game at all.
No.
They were beating our ass regardless. I mean, it wasn't.
I mean, man, listen. You remember back in the day, Bo, way back when like if you saw a team score, kind of like the NFL, in the first few weeks, they'll score 30, 40 points. But traditionally, the games are going to be like 17-14. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That would be fine back then. But when you don't score but 7 points a game in this era of football, dude, something's got to change.
Yeah. Oh, Keith Bach-Elder says Shula makes past OCs look like geniuses. Yeah. Well, they always hold the Stewart there, Jackpot. Whenever he's in the game, he left early. But he came back. He came back. Yeah, but he got out with a hip flexor or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was a stinger is what I heard it was.
Yeah, I think Beamer said a flexor or something in his hip. That's what he said in his press conference, but who knows? You really don't know what it is. So they won't answer a legitimate question. You think they're gonna tell us what actually is wrong with somebody?
And listen, and this bullshit of I'm not telling you who's injured because we want to keep that under the wrap so the other teams don't have an advantage. Let me tell you something, brother. The other team's got an advantage just by watching your film because y'all's ass sucks. It play calling. They got an advantage. I don't give a damn. You could give them the play sheet because they already got it. They were playing man. Listen, I cannot stress this enough. They were playing man on the edges, okay? I'm talking about man. Didn't even have a cover back there. The safety was up with the damn linebackers. Now, who's to say if they dropped back to pass, they wouldn't have dropped the backers back? Okay, maybe so. But they knew we weren't going to throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
They absolutely knew it.
Hey, Rural USC wants to know who's the leaders on defense and offense.
Who's the leader?
Who would you say is our leader on offense and defense?
I mean, the only leader I could guess on offense would have to be Sellers or Harbor, and defense has got to be Stewart. I don't know where to go outside of that. Maybe Cisse. I don't know.
I guess it depends on what you mean by leaders, like vocal leaders or leader by example.
Yeah, I mean that's a catch-22 question, I guess, but I answered the best I knew how.
Because I think was it Beamer or somebody said, I can't remember who it was said that, but he said Attaway was a vocal leader on offense. And,
you talking about the running back that never gets the ball?
Yeah, that guy, the one that got a little dump off screen that took it 20 yards.
Yeah.
And then the previous play they did get him the ball, he threw it 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage and didn't have a chance. So
that guy, he's the leader though.
Yeah,
but you don't play him.
Yeah, Billy Cole said, "Oh, you dared Sellers to throw the ball downfield."
They wanted him to.
Yeah,
they wanted him to, but they knew he wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. Mark Yarborough, what's up? Welcome in. He said, "Why won't they tell why he's suspending those guys?" He did say he said he's suspending them for violating team standards or team policies, whatever that means. Something to do with their core values at South Carolina. That's what Beamer said in his post game, or that was the reason why, or that was the reason he gave anyway, or he said. So I guess we'll have to live with that answer. David Green skipped practice and went drinking. Is that what it was, David? Could be. It could be. They might have laid out of practice and I don't know. Went drinking, went partying, went to 5 points, something. I don't know. Palmer, boys, what's up? Welcome in. He said Beamer's a very good cheerleader. Yeah, he's doing a good job of cheerleading, that's for sure. Schuler's only averaging 14.5 points per game. Yep, I think that's after you take out the 6 defenses and special team touchdowns that we've had this year. So Chuck Burkett said the Indians are circling the wagons and the vultures are flying overhead. If Beamer doesn't make it further offensive changes, if he doesn't make further offensive changes, he's going to join the unemployment line. We look like a peanut football team. Exactly. You definitely got to have changes, man. Changes are definitely in order or in need for this football team. If not, it's going to be the downfall of Beamer. It will. His loyalty to his buddies, his friends that he's hired, his inability to see what's going on with this football team and making them changes, that's going to be the demise of him. He's going to go down. And I guess in the world of college football coaching, I guess that's what they live for, is getting fired so they get that big payout and go live comfortably, I guess. I don't know.
But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, if he does get fired and he does get a bought-out contract, who the hell's going to hire him?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, who's going to hire him?
Yep. Lawman wants to know why we run three plays up the middle on first down and at the goal line. Because we got good plays and we trust them. That's what Beamer said.
Yes.
They have good plays. They like them and they think they'll work. But
but guess what? When they don't regroup. They don't back up and punt and regroup. And play calling. They just keep doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. I can't believe, David Green said, I can't believe y'all didn't see the report of them skipping practice. And when I didn't see it, I didn't even realize they were suspended. I thought he was out for maybe he got hurt or something, but I really didn't pay no attention and saw that. So TRD said you have a coach that's really loyal to his buddies and friends. He reminds me of someone else. Yeah. Only problem with that is your coach ain't getting fired, if that's who you're talking about. I think that's who you're talking about.
The only problem about that is kind of like Penn State, okay? Chuck and I talked about this before we went live, so I'll go ahead and put it out there for you, TRD. The only reason y'all's expectations are high as they are is because Dabo Swinney got y'all there, same as James Franklin. They just ousted James Franklin, but they ain't ousting damn Dabo.
Yeah.
Because who y'all gonna hire to replace him? They ain't a damn soul out there. Nick Saban, you gonna get him off ESPN? That'd be about the only best replacement you could find. Or Kirby Smart, but you'd have to break the damn bank there in Clemson to do it.
There you go. Mr. Walt said it. He said he won't need it to get hired anymore. He's a millionaire. His buyout's what, $28 million?
Yeah, he'd be a hell of a special teams coordinator somewhere though for about $600,000 a year. Yeah.
Am I correct? It's $28 million, right?
Yeah.
His buyout?
28.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I could live comfortably on $28 million.
Not counting his salary already. You know.
Yeah. So, I mean, where do we go from here? So, I mean, that's the main question, I guess.
Oh, TRD said Mac Brown. Shut up, Mike. That don't make sense. You don't believe that shit.
Bird to Fly, what's up? He said, "Who's the first phone call you're making if Beamer is gone?"
I'd have made my phone call the other day, and that would have been James Franklin, sir, or ma'am. I don't know who you are, but
yeah,
that'd have been called the other day.
Jeff Bolton, what's up? He said they would be better off to go 2 tight ends and a fullback and a halfback because can't pass block. Period. Well,
you can't go.
Go ahead.
You can't go 2 tight ends and a fullback. I mean, I guess you can. And what they call it, 12 personnel, 13 personnel, whatever they call it. I would actually, instead of having a slot, I would pull him in closer and then drop a tight end as a fullback. Somebody that actually knows how to block. That's what I would do.
Yeah, and going back to play calling and blocking, like you said, they had Mo Brown in the backfield. He was the lead blocker. Mm-hmm. And I was watching it, and I was like, the running back ran the opposite of where the lead block was going.
Yes.
And I was like, what are we doing? Oh, my God, dude. It's like, are we even practicing what we're doing on the field, or are we just putting people out there and telling them to run around? I mean, it didn't make no sense, man. We had Mo Brown as a lead blocker trying to open a hole for the running back. I think it was who Fuller. Was it Fuller back there? I can't even remember who it was.
Yeah.
And he went there. I think Brown went left Brown went right and he went left, I believe it was, right up the middle. I guess he's so accustomed to running up the middle. Why change it? Oh,
well,
man.
I mean, again, bad habits. Bad habits are formed, and it's hard to get them out of them, you know?
Yeah. Big O, what's up?
He said all down efficiency. We were 3 of 15 on third down. 3 of 15.
Yeah. Big O's in here. What's up?
Game like that?
Yeah. Big O's in here. He said all he had to do was follow him. Yeah, exactly. So.
Big O, I meant to tell Chuck to give you my number yesterday so we could meet up, but I had the wife and the kids with me and all the things. I'm sorry, I forgot about it.
I hope y'all having a great drive back to Arkansas. Be careful out there. I know y'all were getting some bad weather there yesterday, so hopefully the ride back is pretty smooth. Jason Garner said just let Don Staley coach all the sports.
Hey. Y'all make a joke about that, but a woman's going to become a head coach shortly. Maybe not at the P4 level, but there's going to be one. And I'm not sexist, okay? I don't care if you call the game and listen. All you are is a CEO. You ain't really got to be good at football. Just hire people that's good around you. That's how you be successful.
Put good people around you. But do you want to open up the line for people to come vent?
Sure, let them rip.
Let them rip. Anybody want to come on? Like I said, come on. Don't do anything to get the channel taken down. Be respectful.
You better come correct now, because if not, I'll correct you.
Come on here and vent your frustration, and as soon as I can figure it out, let me get to it. Oh man. I know Ryan's wanting to come on, so but yeah, I mean we'll see where we go from here. I don't know. D Gainey, what's up? It's hilarious watching Shula on the sideline, looking through that big ass play sheet he has, only to run the same 3 or 4 over.
Yeah, I agree with you. Why does he got that big ass damn sheet and ain't got 7 plays on the damn thing?
He's got his after his post game meal what he wants to order.
Got to be. Yeah, that's what it was. I bet it was Russia's. He's got the menu of Russia's on there, so he knows whether he's going to get fried chicken or a cheeseburger box.
Exactly. All right. What's up, Ryan? How you doing?
Doing well. How about y'all?
Oh, you doing well? Well, you must not be mad anymore.
Trust me, I'm still pissed.
Hey, I threw all my Carolina shit in the damn burn barrel this morning. All my shit's teal now. I'm a Coastal Carolina guy.
Oh,
Really?
come on.
I burned all of mine. Threw it in the damn fireplace. No, but in all seriousness, man, y'all are spot on with everything you've said, man. I mean, I was there like Dealmaker was. I was hanging around in Gamecock Park and Gamecock Village with some friends. I got caught up in stuff. They had a lot of cool, fun activities. That was the first time I've ever been to Gamecock Village. Some of y'all might be wowed by that, but I've moved all across the country for nearly 8 years. So when I went to the Old Dominion game last year, that was my first time at Williams-Brice in 10 years. Shocking, I know, but that's what my life was like. But
Right.
man, it's a sad, sad thing to see your fans just lose hope and to see them leave in the third quarter. And that saddened me when I was listening 5 minutes ago in the fourth quarter. The stadium was silent and it was filled with Boomer Sooner. I mean, hearing that as a Gamecock fan, it pissed me off. It was sad. And I get it. The Gamecocks have been doing this shit longer than I was alive, longer than y'all were alive, and longer than all of us were alive. I mean, they've existed and been torturing souls of Gamecock fans for hundreds of years. And I'm outside right now listening to a highway because I need therapy after watching this team. And nothing is going to change. And that's the sad part. I have no hope that anything's going to change. And like you, excuse me, Dealmaker, I was trying to say, hey, look, no play calling can be good when you ain't got a line that's blocking for you. I will not be defending Shula anymore. I don't, like you said, these guys' egos are too big to the point where they can't see past what they want to do. It's like my way or the highway type of thing. It's like, we're going to do it my way. Your way, I don't want to hear what you think. You don't know. I know. Running up the middle with Fajon at 3 plays when you get first and goal, like you said, 50 yards on the first play. Then you do the same stuff over and over again. And what's the exact same result? You get nothing. How
Right.
many times did
Hang on just a
Oklahoma
second,
give you a
Ryan.
chance?
I want to bring this up. Mr. Oscar Attaway Jr., the daddy, Oscar that we know on our team, running back, his dad, said, do we think we'll have breaking news by tomorrow morning? Mr. Oscar, I'm going to be honest with you. We probably need to, but I'm not so sure that we will.
Now we're talking about offensive coordinator or
Yeah. As far as head coach, no. If it does happen, it's going to be offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I was hoping to wake up to that news this morning, but of course.
And hell, it took till what, an hour ago before the Napier news hit. So it might happen, but it's not because Beamer wants it to happen. It's because of Donati made it happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. TC Sports said everyone in the stadium can see the problem, but Beamer ignores it. Yep.
Yeah.
Bach Elder said that we're turning into South Central Louisiana State University Mud Dogs. Do you remember we used to have a baseball team called the Mud Cats? That's about how bad we look. You remember
that? Rooster said that wasn't a play sheet. It was an application to McDonald's.
Oh, shit.
for
I don't think they'd hire him because he'd F up the damn menu.
He would board the customers out of the building, man. They'd get to the counter and he would put them to sleep. They wouldn't be able to order nothing. Good Lord. He would screw up the meals.
If I listen, I'm going to be as 100% straight with y'all as I could be. If I was in charge of the athletic department at the University of South Carolina, you're talking about billions of dollars a year worth of revenue. I right now would be sitting down thinking, if I made this choice, what would I do in the meantime?
Mm-hmm.
Where would I go at this moment, the next moment when I made the choice? What would I do and who would I hire? My first thought would be fire Shula.
Yeah.
Put Sean Elliott calling plays. Okay. Let him run the whole damn offense. Leave Furrier there. Let him do the receivers. I'd get rid of the damn running backs coach, even though I've met the man, talked to him a lot. Get rid of him. I'd let him run the whole damn deal. I'd put the defensive coordinator, Clayton White, on damn notice.
Yep.
If it don't happen, then you go on too. And I'll be on the phone as hard as I could be with the agents and lawyers, trying my best to talk to damn James Franklin. That's what I'm being honest.
Oh yeah. What's up, Marshall Evans? He said Sean Elliott interim. Well, yeah, he's interim right now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna move him probably to full time, either offensive line or like Dealmaker said, they may even try to get him to do play calling. Who knows?
If I'm not mistaken, he called the plays at Georgia State, didn't he?
He was the head coach there, so I don't know if he was in charge of the play calling or what. I can't remember. So,
But I will say this, y'all. I don't, despite how it turned out for Carolina, I don't really regret going to the game because I've told y'all, OU's my second favorite team. I've always wanted to see them play in person. And it was, I'll be honest, I was kind of in awe seeing them on the field. I was like, wow, I'm actually getting to see Oklahoma play. Here's the sad part. It came at the expense of Carolina. That was the sad part for me. I will never, ever pull against South Carolina, even if they're playing Oklahoma. And I was talking to an Oklahoma fan outside of Gamecock Park because he wanted to know everything about the area first day in. And he kept telling me that he didn't think they had a chance today because their offense was the worst. And I said, you don't think you got a chance against Carolina? And he said, no, at least y'all got Lenora Sellers. And I'm like, have you seen our offensive line? Have you seen our running game?
You know what I'd have told him, brother?
What?
I'd have said, if you think your offense is bad, we about to make y'all look like a damn crystal because we suck ass.
Exactly what they did.
Yeah.
OU has not been able to run the ball all year long. Then like a flip switch against this team.
Yeah, that dude had a little over 100 yards. He had a little over 100 yards in that game.
Leave it to Carolina, man, to
we
get right
always
game
do
for
that.
someone. Yeah, we've done that for over 100 years, man.
We do that always. We always make
something.
somebody's worst player look good.
Well, I'm
something.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that have I ever bet against South Carolina? Yes, I have. I mean, just because reality, you know.
Oh yeah.
But there's one game I'm gonna be pulling for another team, and I'm probably gonna be there. I'm gonna wear my damn teal because all y'all that called me a damn idiot for saying the Shants, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers would beat South Carolina. I'm gonna be rooting for them just so I can get on a live and tell y'all, damn it, I told you.
Well, remember, Dealmaker, I told you weren't crazy for saying that. Remember, I didn't say it, so spare me. At least. Well, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I was gonna say. I was listening. I've been a fan of Jackpot's channel for a long time, and I still remember a video he made in 2018. It was after Carolina pissed away a 31-14 lead against Florida.
Florida, yep.
When Jake Bentley and them were there. But anyways,
yeah.
He said, you have a tendency of making crap teams with crap players look like superstars. I have never heard a more true thing in my life than that. And I'm a 22-year-old. I haven't seen half the shit y'all have seen. I haven't seen half the shit a lot of Carolina fans have seen. And listen, I'm just going to say it. To a Gamecock fan my age, y'all ain't seen nothing, man. Y'all ain't. That's what my dad told me. He's like, man, I've been living this nightmare for over 40 years. You don't know.
He ain't lied.
Yeah. Yeah. It does.
But guess what?
Me off to see younger fans.
I think we appreciate the punishment because we always come back for more.
Yeah.
We always come back for more.
It's gonna be another big crowd at Alabama when they do illegal things to us on national television. Gamecock fans will be loud, and I'll say it was a raucous crowd when that sandstorm. Because I've only been allowed to attend cupcake games. The biggest game besides this one I went to was Arkansas, Carolina. In 2010, we got our butts kicked in that one, just like we got our butts kicked last night. But that was the most electric sandstorm I've seen in years in person.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Shame. This team doesn't deserve this fan base, and I hate to say that. This coaching staff sure don't.
Yeah, you're right there. The team deserves it, but our damn coaching staff don't.
Yeah, D. Gainey made a point. He said, "Why is it The only time we have any sort of creative play calling is on the first drive of the game. It's like Shula doesn't realize those plays can be run throughout the whole game, and that's correct.
I can answer that because if you watch, it's 7 plays. The creativity is 7 plays. Once we run those 7 plays, we revert right back to running it to the same damn spot 4 plays in a row just to turn the ball over on the damn 3-yard line. Mm-hmm. And every other coach knows that. They don't make $8 million a year for no reason. Our coach makes $8 million a year for no reason, but their coaches don't, especially a defensive mind like Brett Venables.
Yeah. What's up, TRD?
What's up?
Hey,
Mike?
what's up, fellas? Man, I thought you guys, I was believing yesterday. I thought you guys could definitely beat them. You know what I've been saying the past couple of weeks?
Yeah.
That final score shocked the hell out of me.
No, you know what? You know what? I'm on YouTube, and I used to have, 1,600 subscribers. I started a new channel, Sports Talk with the Dealmaker. If y'all not joined, please join. But as a friend of mine, like I consider you, you had me convinced that we could beat Oklahoma. And I went, and I had hundreds and thousands of people listening to me talk, and I looked like a royal ass.
Don't blame this on me, Bubba.
I didn't take your advice. I picked Oklahoma to beat us.
Not hundreds of thousands, hundreds and up to thousands is what I meant.
Both of our teams are in the mud, gentlemen. Both of them.
Listen.
We had Christopher Vecina looked good yesterday. We ran the ball only, I think, 9 times, and the defense said, fuck it, we're taking the game off. We don't care.
If I could get away with it, and I'm telling y'all might laugh at me, but I'm being as honest as I can be. I even discussed it yesterday. If I could get away with it, I'd go down to the local supply store. Come the last weekend in November, okay? I'd buy the nicest, prettiest Toto toilet with gold damn handles on it and set that summit on the 50-yard line before kickoff. I swear
you win this. You win the game, you win this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The toilet bowl.
Yep.
The $400 toilet bowl.
I was thinking maybe one of us would be playing for a bowl berth. There's likely we're not even playing for bowl berths by the time we play.
No, we're gonna be playing for a damn trophy. They need to let the damn rooster sit on and shit on top of it.
And of course, Dabo comes out with the same old, hey, we've won a lot in the past. Motherfucker, what are you doing for me now? Right now?
Well, that's the thing about Beamer. He had the audacity to get a smart lip with a damn reporter. That all he asked was a simple question: Are you looking at possibly making a change on? I've already made a change on offense. Well, guess what? It didn't work, dumbass.
Yeah,
you didn't make a change.
Hey, what's up, man?
Don't worry. You're only a couple plays away. Remember that.
No.
A couple plays away from being undefeated.
Nope. A couple of weeks ago, he said we're only a couple of penalties away from being undefeated. So, if it wasn't for that roughing the passer call against LSU, we'd be undefeated right now. So I agree with him on that.
And remember, we made the playoffs last year. So
yeah,
we're
exactly.
Good. You can't criticize.
They
won 2 national titles for you.
They need to
We got lucky.
Wasn't it Virginia that put their ass in the damn?
No, Syracuse.
Yeah, they need to kiss his ass.
They didn't give Fran Brown a good healthy check.
Oh no, Dabo returned the favor. He's like, you guys get to beat us in Death Valley this year. So,
What's up, Sven? How you doing?
You can't make up this shit, guys.
No shit.
I mean, listen to this. We should beat the Warthogs at home. Everybody saw the game. We blew it in the last 2 minutes. We are on the 30-yard line against an absolute horrible Florida team with head coach Billy Napier, and Jeff Lappy and Blake Shapen decide to throw the damn ball when we run for over 200 yards on the Warthogs with 1 minute to go. Listen to this. Mississippi State should be, as crazy as it sounds, right now 6-1 instead of 4-3. Can you believe this shit? What I'm going through, this is unbelievable.
I'll tell you what.
Can't make
I'll
up
tell you
this
what.
shit.
I'll make a deal with you. Right now, I'll make a deal with you. Ready?
Yeah, of course.
You take my head coach, I'll take yours. Right now, even money, even trade.
No, thank you.
Okay? Don't come on here complaining when we all got broken hearts right now. Because you're in better shape than we are.
Yeah,
We're all down bad
Two
right
things.
now.
Two things have to happen at Mississippi State. Only two things. Kamario Taylor is our quarterback against Texas because he is the better guy. He's the way better guy with a higher ceiling. And Jeff Levy has to bring in after the season, not right now, a play caller.
Hey,
And
real
we are
quick,
just fine.
Michael Lynn said, "What happened to Klubnik?" Michael, he has an ankle injury. That's what we've been told.
He's finally living up to his name. He's Clubfoot. He's living up to it now.
Hey, Dabo gave him compliments for cheering up the team yesterday. So,
Yeah. Yep.
5-star hearts.
Get off here. I got things I got to do. I appreciate y'all. Again, I started a new channel, Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. If you hadn't joined, I'm at 75 subscribers. Please jump over there and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Put out Gamecock content every day.
You have a
Chuck,
good day,
I love
Deal
you,
Maker.
brother. Ryan, thank you. Mike, thank you. Sven, thank you. I'll see y'all.
Have you a link for your new channel? Put the link in the chat. Then I
Chuck
go
can do
over and subscribe.
Chuck will do it.
I can do it too.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead. Thank y'all.
all right, Jordan.
Later.
CRD, I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
brother.
but your next 3 games, oh my goodness, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M. My goodness.
Yeah, we're not making a bowl game. It's been.
Hey, fellas, I
don't know
lost
if
audio for
wrestling-
some reason, so I came on, said what I had to say. See you guys later. Bye.
All right, you have a good one.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say I don't know when the last time football in the Palmetto State was this bad between both teams. South Carolina's been bad forever. We know that. But like with both teams being bad, God, it's not gonna be the toilet bowl. It's gonna be the sewer bowl. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, what happened to everybody? Where'd everybody go?
Dealmaker left and
I'm here.
TRD left, so it's just me and Sven right now.
What the heck?
TRD lost his audio, and your buddy in crime had something to do.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, what's the next step for South Carolina? I mean, it's a hard time over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what next step is. Beamer, he's got some tough decisions to make, whether it be getting rid of the offensive coordinator or what. I mean, to me, that's the next step, but who knows?
Yeah. I mean, you can't be, everybody saw it the last 20 years. No head coach who called the plays did ever win a national championship or came even close to it. You need even Saban, Kirby, everybody has Ryan Day, everybody has his play caller.
Yeah.
Sarkisian calls his plays and blows it week after week after week, and he should have lost to Kentucky yesterday. So, Levy, you saw it yesterday. Mullen, we went to number 1 in 2014, and he blew it against a freaking 4-8 Ole Miss team. I mean, you need a play caller. You, as a head coach, you have so much on the table. You have to get a play caller in and focus on the important stuff. As simple as this. And Beamer and Levy has to do it, both. Bring a play caller in and take care of the head coach's duties.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong, Chuck?
Nah, you're right. You're right. I mean, that was a head scratcher what y'all did yesterday, throwing the ball instead of running it, trying to set up for the field goal. But
Hey Chuck,
yeah,
I'm trying to post Dealmaker's link to his channel in the chat, and nothing's showing up. Not to interrupt what y'all were saying, but
you trying to do what?
I was trying to post the link to Dealmaker's channel in the chat so everyone can find his new channel, and
Oh,
it ain't
I'll do
showing
it.
up.
I'll do it. I think you have to be a. I don't know if I got you down as a moderator or not. So if you're not a moderator, you can't add. I don't think you can add channels or you can post channels like that. So I'll have to go in there and if you're not, I have to go in there and make you a moderator. No, you're not. So
I mean, you don't have to.
I'll go ahead and I'll post his link. All right, Sven. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah.
Good luck the rest of the way for you guys.
We have a bye week next week. We play Texas. We will beat them.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Do it.
What? Texas? Texas is worse than Florida. Way worse.
Yeah.
Hey, they lost to
Way
Florida,
worse.
so they lost to them. So there's that.
Yeah.
Texas is not a good team. They should have lost yesterday to Kentucky.
Yeah. They
It was
should.
rest ball. It was
That
rest
makes you
ball.
think, what the hell happened in Dallas, man? Because I don't. That shocked me.
Yeah.
I really did.
Anyway, guys, have a nice week. I just want to show up and tell you that I am down bad and frustrated as hell.
All right, man. Take care. Take care.
You have a good
It-
one, Sven.
Yeah.
I think we're all down bad right now.
Yeah,
Scott.
I
The
think right
entire
now.
state is too.
Yeah. Keith said our play calling is from the book Coaching for Dummies. Until Shula is fired and riding with the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, Mark said. P. Diddy said, I don't understand why Mississippi State threw it. Why not set up for kick? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's some changes that need to be made at South Carolina. And
Yeah.
like I said, I was hoping to wake up and to some good news as far as that. But, it is what it is. Dealmaker had to go pick up his daughter, he said, so he had to get out of here. I didn't even know he had to do all that. But what's up, Brian Harrison? But the link's in the description if anybody else wants to come on here, or if not, I can post it. Anybody else want to jump on and vent your frustration or talk about what happened yesterday? It's open. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here, so as long as I got some good participation, I'll be on here. Dealmaker said, become a Coastal fan. It's easier.
He's probably not wrong at this point, man.
Yeah,
he ain't wrong at this point.
Definitely not wrong. At least the expectations are not.
But you know what frustrates me?
What's
Honestly,
that?
There are YouTubers like us out there who keep it real of our football teams. And I hate how we all get called not a real fan, Debbie Downers, all that stuff just because we're being brutally honest. And I said this earlier in my live stream. You can love something, you can love someone, but also call something out when they're doing something bad. If you love your son and you see him doing something bad, you're going to call him out on it. You're going to tell him, hey, you shouldn't be doing this. This is hurting you. This is bad, and you need to stop. That's what we're doing for our football team, because I'm telling you, the definition of insanity is doing the same stuff over and over again, and that's what we're doing. I mean, Beamer's never going to change. I hate to say that, but he's not. He cannot take accountability. He snaps at anybody who dares question him. It's like these coaches think they're above criticism. And I'm not calling Shane this. I'm not calling Dabo this, but it comes off narcissistic when someone, they'll criticize you and you act like you're above it. Like, how dare you criticize me? It's like that.
Exactly.
It gives off those vibes, and it's like, and I just don't think it's gonna. I don't have a lot of hope and faith right now, and it saddens me to say that. It really does, because I had hopes for this season. Shame on me for it, I guess. Well, no, I'll never apologize for having faith in my football team, but it is sad to think that we had a lot of hope going into this season, and now we have nothing. We're 3-4. And
Mm-hmm.
do you think we're winning a game out of this next 3, Chuck? Honestly,
No,
I'll tell you this: I think we'll be lucky to come within 10 or 14 points against
no,
these teams.
we're gonna get blown out in the next 3 games.
Bama's gonna run our fans off by the third quarter, just like
Mhm.
Oklahoma did. I hate to say it, but it's just is what it is.
Yeah, because we got 2 on the road to Kyle Field and Oxford. So
And you're not winning those.
no, definitely
They
not
will
winning that.
have to do something. I have no hope that they'll do, and that is change something.
Yeah. Hey
They're
everybody,
pushing.
I dropped a link to the Deal Makers channel, his new channel, Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Go subscribe to his channel. Also, Cocky Ryan's channel. Put it
Oh,
in
I
the
appreciate it.
chat as well. So everybody go subscribe to his channels too.
Yeah,
Uh,
I need more Gamecock fans to come onto my channel. We need to get that channel back going. Not to
oh
self
yeah.
promote or anything, but
No, you good, man. That's all good. That's what we're here for. Here to promote everybody's channel. South Carolina fan said at least we ain't UMass had to win because of a pick with less than a minute and bottled it.
listen to me, y'all. Without those non-offensive touchdowns, that SC State game would be 17-10 in Carolina's favor. 17-10.
No, it was a punt returns, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 punt
2
returns for
points.
touchdowns, but
Yeah.
without those non-offensive scores, 17-10 against SC State.
Yeah. What's up, Army 3275? He said, see y'all next weekend, Roll Tide. Yeah, Roll Tide gonna roll all over us.
And
I ain't
early
even,
congratulations on the win.
yeah, I'm not even going, yeah.
You don't have to worry.
if y'all come into Columbia worried about that game, y'all, no, that ain't even gonna be close. Bullish said, dude, Shane took full accountability in the press last night.
What?
He did that. Now he needs to make the move with Mike. So Ryan, I can't agree with you on that about Beamer at all.
What the hell were you listening to? What in the hell were you listening to? I don't know. But the guy who was
Army said, well,
saying
Beamer.
like, I made the change. I made a change. And stuff like that. Like when someone asks him a question, they ask him a question, hey, do you think we need to make changes on the offense?
Yep.
And he goes and says, I made changes. I made a change last week. Next question. Stuff like that. There
Yeah,
is more
he didn't
that
even he
needs to
didn't even he
change.
didn't even give Jack the courtesy to finish his question.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I get it. He's probably frustrated, but at the same time, you getting paid $8 million to sit there and take it, sit there and answer the questions. I got no sympathy for that. If you can't sit there and be a man and answer the question. So I mean, he did address something, but I mean, or he took accountability, but he didn't. He's only made one change, and that hasn't been the significant one that South Carolina needs.
Right.
So
And see, that's my point. He can come on here and say, yeah, it's on me. All the struggles are on me as the head coach. If you want to take that as taking accountability, fine, you can. But when he comes on here and constantly snaps at reporters and makes excuses saying, hey, I have belief because of what we do on practice. Well, you know what? You're undefeated in practice.
yeah,
What matters is on the football field. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah. Hey, well, we
It
got
didn't
about
come
50.
off to me as taking accountability last night. It came off as acting like he's tired of people criticizing him. The way he responded, I think it's clear to anyone. He doesn't want people to criticize him. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't.
Yep. Everybody hit that take a time out to hit that thumbs up. We got about 50 people in here watching or so. So make sure everybody hits that thumbs up. Helps the channel out. We got about 45 likes. So come on, get them going. Get this thing going, get it blowing up. Chicken 1515 said, Boomer, Sumer, we owed y'all after last year's game.
You did. You did. And
You,
you got it. You got
you
it.
got it, man.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
And
What can we say?
listen,
I mean,
chicken.
we got no excuses here, man. You ain't gonna hear no excuses here.
And chicken. Oklahoma is my second favorite team, so it was admittedly hard for me to pull against them last weekend. It was. Or I should say this weekend. It was hard for me to pull against them.
So yeah. Marshall Evans said, "Remember, this was once a top 15 team." So long ago.
Oh, here we go.
Dealmaker said he'd be back on here a little bit here in a few minutes. He had to go pick his daughter up. So
Bullish says, sir, when he said it's his fault, sir, that's when he clearly took responsibility. And he talked to Jack after Jordan and addressed this on his show.
well, maybe he did. Maybe he did. I need to go back and watch it. Maybe he did, but
Well, you know what? Whatever. If he said that, then fine. But it still rubs us the wrong way. The fact that he acts like he's above criticism. That's what's frustrating. That's the thing that frustrates us. Because the reporters are asking good questions. They're asking the right questions.
Well, Jack is.
Yeah. They're asking. Jack was asking the right questions.
All the other ones are scared. They're scared to lose their credentials.
Right. But see, that's the frustrating thing.
Yeah, Quentin Broom said if you don't do it in practice, you won't on game day. So, yeah, man.
There are excuses that he makes that frustrate all of us. That's the problem. If he took accountability, great. Great. When he says, hey, it's on me. I'm the reason we're not going anywhere. Cool. But the problem is he says that and nothing changes. Do you understand where I'm coming from, Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you say you understand, then you should be making changes. I mean, if you don't make changes, then you really don't understand it. You're saying that, but you're not understanding. So, Chicken says, Sellers is an absolute beast. Your team never gave up. It's coaching plus schemes. Just my opinion. Yep. It's definitely coaching. No doubt about it.
Well, here's the thing, too, Chuck.
And like I said, that game really wasn't. That game really didn't seem as close as it was at no point.
I can come on here and say, hey, you know what? It's on me. I'm the one who broke this and broke that. It's on me. But if you don't fix it, then what does it matter? It's coach speak.
Mm-hmm. Just like Billy said.
And that's when it's frustrating. When you realize something's not working, you can say, hey, my fault, bro. But you didn't, but you go on and do the same stuff and just like repeat it next week. That's what frustrates us. Listen, y'all don't have to like what I say. Y'all don't have to agree with what I say.
No,
but a lot of us are tired of the coach speak and the excuses.
Yeah.
Beamer is a coach, y'all. He's a coach. No one owes him the loyalty in the meat writing that some people do for him. Because our allegiance is to South Carolina. I was pulling for Gamecocks before Shane. I'll pull for them after.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But like I said, I mean, and like you said, I mean, everybody's got their voice, their opinion. That's fine. I got no problem with someone voicing their thoughts, their opinions on here. So I just leave it at that. We can all agree to disagree. It's
right,
not,
but if y'all think I hate Shane Beamer just because I criticize him a little bit, and I'm tired of some of the excuses he makes in the post game, I was at Gamecock Walk yesterday. SEC Nation was filming, so you might actually hear this in the background. I had a lot of faith in him. I was yelling, Coach, we're going to win today. We're going to win today. And he looked at me and said, yes, sir. Thank you. I literally expressed to his face, I believed in him. But it gets tiring to hear the same stuff over and over again. Taking accountability is good, but when you don't change anything, then it's gibberish, if you ask me.
Yep. So, oh, man. Oh, so we got Alabama coming up, so that ain't gonna be no better. And yeah, can't wait for that post-game press conference. We just didn't have it yesterday, man. Didn't have it offensively, defensively at times, and yeah.
Yeah, and you were wrong, my friend. Well, yeah, we were all wrong. A lot of us who had hope, and a lot of us who thought
Yeah.
that we were going to win was wrong. You know,
We're at home next week, Billy. We got Alabama at Williams-Brice. It's our homecoming game.
can I say this real quick,
Yeah.
Chuck? Marshall Evans says Gamecocks have lost their October magic. What magic have we had in October, though? To be fair, we're 5-10 in October under Beamer.
Yeah.
That whole Cocktober thing doesn't exist.
October has not been good
Now,
for South Carolina.
Cockvember is another thing.
November is usually the month for Beamer.
Yeah, you went. What was it? I think you went. What was it? 3-2 or 2-2 in November in 2022. You ended the season in 2022 on a run. Let's be honest. After the Florida game, not a single one of us saw coming. I mean, I was down and out after that Florida game. I was on here saying, I had no hope going into those two games. I got a weird feeling out of nowhere that Carolina was going to beat Tennessee, but I dismissed it as crazy. I was like, dude, that's crazy. I tried to throw that away. My man, y'all was just happy 9-4. Now the road gets rocky.
Man.
Don't go to. This guy is an idiot. I swear to God, Rebel, get out of here, dude. Don't come at us and tell us how to fan.
A microwave generation.
Microwave generation.
Justin Langford, he said a lot of people may hate me. A lot of people may hate me for this, but when Chris Phillips got into a conflict with Carolina, he left as well as his show, and he went and made SEC Unfiltered, and neither he nor I have faith in us. Fair? That's a fair statement.
Let me tell you this. When you go 9-4, yeah, you're happy because you see success. When you start losing and you have problems, then no one's going to be happy. The hell is with this microwave generation crap? I don't. I'm not even going to address it anymore. Just stupidity, man. No one is asking South Carolina to win a national championship. You know what we're asking for? To be competitive. We ain't done nothing in over 130 years of football. That we just want competitive product. That's what we want.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we want. We want competitiveness. We want better for this team, man. So
And dismissing it, saying,
that's
but we were 9-4
part.
last year, so what we're doing now is just fine. We were 9-4, y'all. 9-4. So all criticism should be off because we had one good season. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went 9-4 with Will Muschamp, too. You want to know what happened after that? A complete downward spiral.
Chicken
that
said
didn't mean crap.
Chicken said anybody in all caps must be on that booga suga or from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Mark Powell said we had 10 3-and-outs yesterday. 3 came in the first 3 possessions of the second half. The clock management was unacceptable before the half due to, again, piss poor play calling. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we had a lot of 3-and-outs yesterday. So, Lawman said one SEC win and no bowl win in year 5 of Beamer is unacceptable. So, anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my cool there a little bit. I apologize, Chuck, but.
No, you good, man. It's all good. That's what we all here for. I mean,
yeah.
As long as we keep it respectful, it ain't no deal, no big,
Look,
no big deal here.
At the end of the day, we just want to see our team win.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about, man.
But we can't let one 9-4 season cloud our judgment. We can't let the fact that Beamer's a nice guy cloud our judgment. We can't. Coaches are not above criticism. They're not.
No.
You know,
Mr. Billy, what's up?
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Oh, doing
what's
good.
up, Mr. Billy?
Good. Does that guy Rebel not realize that y'all had a generational defense last year? Had what 4 or 5 guys go to
If you think
NFL?
about it, Billy, that's what really made our team last year. The magic of Lenore Sellers in our NFL defense.
Exactly. Does he not realize that and lost everything and basically kind of rebuilding on defense this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me address this. Wesley Barwick said, I didn't see the whole game, but when I tuned in, I saw Luke Doty as quarterback. What happened to Sellers? Well, Luke Doty wasn't in the game. That was Cutter Woods.
Yeah.
Don't
Sellers.
be emotional when you're typing in all caps, dude.
Sellers there was nothing wrong with Sellers. I mean, the game was out of hand. Finally, Beamer decided to put in one of our future quarterbacks to try to get some game reps. So that's what happened there. It had nothing to do with Sellers being hurt or anything. So sorry about that. Go ahead.
It was a bad day in Tennessee today too. 37-20 last night. They was right there on the one, about to, I think, tie it up or something, and then the clock was ticking. They knew it was a pass play, and he threw that out pass, and the guy intercepted it for 99 yards, pick 6, and that was the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens. But I still think, I think I'd have to check. I think they had 400 or 500 yards of offense. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it was. This isn't the Alabama team that FSU beat. That's still amazing at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, his presser yesterday, I couldn't wait till it come on. When a coach starts listing all the people that's out because of injury, that happens to every team. Oh, you had a lot of players out yesterday. Oklahoma had a lot of players out. Every team has injuries, but when he specifically started, giving numbers of how many people. So what you're saying, coach, is you don't have depth. Is that what you're saying? Because that's the way I took it. And to be honest, I've typed it in Jordan's thought. South Carolina deserves better than this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It deserves way much better. Like I said, I've been following it since '74, and it can be done. There has coaches come in there and had 11 one-year season and played for an SEC championship. It can be done. But back to Cocky Ryan's point, just to be competitive, that's the wrong attitude.
Yeah.
You want a coach that's going to come in here and say, I'm going to win an SEC championship and I want to get in the playoffs. That's what you do. You don't want somebody.
How many of those are out there, Mr. Billy?
Well, you can find them. You have to find them.
It's called an experiment.
Well, that's what it is with Beamer, because he did not have a resume to be a head coach D1 in the SEC. I'm sorry, he did not.
But we know now that he's not, so we need to move on and go to the next.
Exactly, and learn from this. We need a coach. We need a D1 coach that's been there. We want a D1 coach like a Franklin, and I keep hearing
who
his
I'd
name.
give a shot. I'll tell you my first phone call. Obviously, it'd be Franklin. You know that. That
sure.
would be my first.
Of course.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Of course.
But I would call one that has proven himself in the Sun Belt. A South Carolina guy. I call Jamie Chadwell. He coached Coastal Carolina. You remember him?
Well, here again, we're looking at people that coached or played at South Carolina. That shouldn't be a factor.
No, I'm just saying that would be a phone call I would make.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
That would be a phone call I would make. And my first one would be James Franklin. My second one would probably be Jamie Chadwell, and my third one, believe it or leave it alone, I'd poach another school's coach. Why not?
Yeah. I'm not trolling here, but there's a lot of coaches getting fired, and if South Carolina is going to do this, they need to do it now, because the line's getting deeper, going after looking for good coaches.
But I'm telling you, I don't give a damn where this man ends up. James Franklin is going to go to a university.
Sure.
And hopefully it's going to be an SEC, and he is going to absolutely win the damn SEC title in the first 3 years.
Yep.
You mark my words.
Yeah.
And I think what South Carolina, and I keep it, and South Carolina is my other team. So, but what I keep hearing is the other South Carolina YouTuber used it and said it so well. These other teams are leveling up. Why aren't we? They're leveling up.
In Jackson,
Missouri.
Vanderbilt's going to go downhill. Vanderbilt's going to go downhill once Diego Pavia is gone because I don't think they're going to be able to find a quarterback to replace that.
Nope.
I disagree, sir.
Exactly.
I disagree, sir. They got a coach that builds a culture, and he will find a manageable quarterback to manage a game.
Exactly.
Listen, he is a real football coach. And you know what? That damn nerd, Eli Drinkwitz, he's a real football coach. What we got is a clown show and experiment. That's what we got.
Well,
I think the last year saved him from getting fired, and I think it's time to let him go. He hired Shula, which I knew was a mistake when y'all played in that bowl game this off season. For that was I was like, he didn't even play like himself. Sellers, he played like a pocket passer instead of a running quarterback. And I was like, yeah, he's playing totally different. And
I don't like to tell people what they can and can't say.
Chuck Burkett over in the comments said it so well. He's right. He's right on point.
Hold on just a second. Let me say this. I don't like to tell people what they can and can't say. We are appreciative of everybody that comes on this show. But right now, we are the Vanderbilt of the SEC. So please don't bring them up because it is heartbreaking to me.
Yeah.
That they are so much better, and we are now the shit show of the SEC.
With the transfer portal the way it is, Vanderbilt's not going to miss a lick. You know,
well,
I know
Kentucky.
I know what and I'm going to use the team that I support. We'll go back in August. Everybody said, "Who's Tennessee's quarterback going to be?" Ha ha ha. Who's Tennessee's quarterback going? Ha ha ha. Tennessee's got
but that was stupid by Josh Heupel not to call a timeout, and he let the clock run out at the end of the second half.
We're talking about something else. We're talking about people were laughing at Tennessee because they didn't have a quarterback in August.
Well, we know now that he's a good quarterback. But
he was a good quarterback before. Vanderbilt, like Jordan said, Vanderbilt will have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Tennessee's got a 4-star and a 5-star sitting on the bench. They're not going to stay there.
We got a great quarterback that would be drafted first next year if he was on a damn team that had any competency about him.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the thing. We don't have a backup quarterback. Josh Heupel had a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt's got a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
We don't. We got a 7th-year senior that's played 4 damn positions in 7 damn years.
Mm-hmm. Still getting snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say this real quick? I wanted to clear up something that I said earlier that Mr. Billy brought up about me saying that we're asking for right now, keyword right now, is to just be a competitive football team. We have never, ever won an SEC or a national championship. We don't have the talent right now of a Georgia or an Alabama.
Nope, but we got enough.
Right
we got enough talent to be competitive, though, brother.
That's what I'm asking for right now.
If we hire
a good coach down the road sometime, then yeah. And if he could show us a reason to build our expectations to an SEC or a natty level, then yes. But right now we don't have that, Mr. Billy. That's why I'm saying.
Do you not realize that Alabama and Georgia were shit shows not too long ago?
Well, I remember. I remember.
Yeah. Alabama.
I remember 2016 was a rough year for me.
No. I'm talking about way back. I'm talking. There's those years, and they go get a coach. They find a coach. You get a coach that's hungry and doesn't want to settle on being competitive. We're going to do it. Look what Saban did. I mean, he inherited a sorry team.
I remember the early 2000s, Bama absolute sucked ass. And I think Mike Shula was their coach, right? If I'm not mistaken.
How do you get fired at Alabama?
Well, listen, and then Saban comes in,
Yes, sir.
And they weren't good to start. It took him about 3 years to get them on track.
He lost to Louisiana Monroe.
I also remember a Georgia team that was coached by one Mark Richt, one of the greatest guys in the world. Anybody that knows him would tell you the same thing. One of the greatest guys in the world. He suffers from the same syndrome that Shane Beamer does, but he couldn't coach the X's and O's.
Yep.
He was another coach that had
they're totally different. They're totally different. Mark Richt can win 8, 9, 10 games. Shane Beamer barely can win 8, 10 games.
Well, this is the point.
But he suffers from the same thing. He held on.
Exactly.
He held on to his coaching staff.
Rick was a nice.
Mark Richt is kind of like James Franklin. They can only win 8, 10 games, and then they can never win. The big games, the big important games.
Okay,
look who Mark
so
Richt was.
Are you trying to tell me?
Hold on. Look who Mark Richt was.
Let me ask you this question: are you trying to tell me Mark Richt's staff, not his staff, his roster, is equivalent to Penn State's? Because if you say yes, you don't know football, sir.
I'm just saying he couldn't win the big games. He couldn't win. He couldn't win against Alabama, and I think it was the SEC game, the SEC title game, which was determined for the national championship. Who was probably playing?
Kirby Smart can't beat Alabama.
Hold on, Jordan.
We know that.
Jordan. Hold on. Let's go back. Mark Richt had almost an 800 winning percentage in 12 years, I think, at Georgia in the SEC in the SEC East. So let's look at that, Ryan. He had to play Alabama normally every year in regular season. Then who did he play in the SEC championship? Who did he play? He had usually 2 losses to Alabama every year.
Yeah,
because of Saban, that's who's a quarterback. But you can't be settling on experiments. Or, well, he was a good guy before, he's a guy here before, or is he a nice guy? And we'll go back to James Franklin. Yes, it was bad. Yes, he had good numbers. But you know what? When you're expected to win the national championship this year and you're sitting at the top, and then all of a sudden you lose back-to-back to UCLA Northwestern, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, Mr. Billy. Hold on. Why was that the expectations? Because he got them there out the damn toilet bowl.
Exactly.
And yes, and why should I, as a South Carolina, have that expectation right now?
Then they turned their damn back on the damn man. Yep. He got them there out the damn shitters.
Yep. Ryan,
but at the same time, he asked Penn State, the university, for everything. He went all in. He went for Jim Knowles. He went for this massive staff, brought everybody back. Went into the portal, NIL. He went all in, Penn State, for James Franklin. He did, and he still couldn't get it done. And they went terrible. They were terrible this year, and he got fired for it.
You mark my words. Penn State will be an afterthought for the next 4 years. You watch what I tell you.
They probably will be. So
I'll tell you a coach to watch, and I was last year. I was screaming his name to South Carolina. You watch. They're terrible right now. Well, you watch what Rich Rodriguez does up at West Virginia.
Hey, I ain't hating that.
You watch what he does. He's not.
I think he's a bust.
No.
You think what?
No. He'll get players in this era. If you're a coach in the transfer portal and you can't get quality players to come to your university, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you.
Here's one thing that people don't take into effect. When you take these high-profile jobs, these Ohio States, the Alabamas, the Georgias of the world, the Notre Dames of the world, you walk in with pressure on your ass. Okay?
Exactly.
But when you take a South Carolina job, hey, all you got to do is go win an SEC title, and you will be there for 30 damn years.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You got anything else, Jared?
Yeah. I think South Carolina needs to fire Shane Beamer and look for a new head coach, specifically maybe Marcus Freeman.
He's not leaving Notre Dame to come to South Carolina.
Yes, he is, because I've been hearing he's been frustrated with Notre Dame's not letting him the hiring process, not letting him hire certain people.
He's not leaving Notre Dame. That's a good dream, but no, he's not leaving Notre Dame.
That's just like Lane Kiffin's not leaving Ole Miss to go to Florida. Why would he do that?
Kiffin would be ignorant to leave Ole Miss.
Why would he do that? He can go 8-4 every year.
Appreciate you, Jared.
and be fine and be settled in and not Ole Miss. So some schools settle on 8-4.
And you know what? Sadly, Mr. Billy, until somebody does it different, South Carolina does too.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but
No, it's the truth. You know it.
I know.
Well,
I've
can I
been
tell you what I
following this.
believe in?
Jim Morrison was a good coach back in South Carolina. I think
He was when we were in the ACC. Yeah.
I think we got a troll in the comment on tennis girl. She said, "Fire Beamer, promote Shula to head coach."
She's been in here before. She said, "Bring in Danny Ford." Is he still alive?
I don't think he is he?
I don't think he's alive.
Deb, can you do something with Sam?
Chicken is up in North
I
Dakota.
would assume Deb is the wife and Sam is either the dog or the cat.
Ben made a good point. Look at Signetti at Indiana. There's a perfect example.
My tennis girl said Houston Nut.
No.
Nah.
And I'll say this: you are right. You are right, Mr. Billy. You are.
Well,
This is just my way of thinking, and it's just me. My way of thinking is just to build to that level, right?
when
just
you've
to
watched a
build
team
to
like
that.
I've watched a team for 60 years of your life, and you go through the ups and downs, you figure out real quick after about 3 years if the trajectory isn't going, you got to go, especially in this environment nowadays with the transfer portal.
Yep.
With the transfer portal, you can't miss.
No, you can't.
Hey, come play for me. Come, I got an opening. And hold on. And Heupel was sitting with a 4-star and a 5-star sitting on the bench and the number one quarterback. He went to UCLA last year and seen this Aguilar kid and said, this kid's got talent and skills. And he brought him there in front of those guys. You can't be afraid not to do that. Because when you start settling and doing stuff like that and playing favorites and, well, he's been here 2 or 3 years, it's his turn, that ain't going to get it.
No, it's not going to get it. But you can miss, Mr. Billy, because a lot of them are asking for a certain amount of paycheck. You know?
Well, yeah, and that's when you can say no. But, a lot of it has to do with the coach and playing for coaches that can develop you and get you to the next level.
And that is our problem.
Yes.
We don't develop players.
Yeah.
And that's why right now I don't have a lot of hope for the future until we change that. Until we get a coach in here that can change that.
Chicken said, Chicken 1515 says he lives up near Notre Dame. Freeman isn't leaving. That's BS.
Yeah.
So you're a Catholic, I assume. How is a Catholic pulling for a South Carolina Southern school?
He's an Oklahoma fan.
Hold on over here, Rebel. Where did Shane get his defense last year from? You think it was high school kids that signed up to come to Columbia, sir? Stop it. Those kids transferred into
Well, a lot of them did, but a lot of them have been there.
Yeah.
I mean, they were seniors.
Shane didn't miss last year with the transfer portal, so cut the shit.
Who are you talking to? Oh, I see.
Oh,
I see.
This guy over here is up Shane's ass. I don't know if he's trolling or what, but
he's trolling. He does this in all.
Yeah, he got on Ryan earlier and talking about, did I talk? I made a video about Beamer didn't apologize to Jack. Is that not what he said earlier?
Yeah. South Carolina Alumni. UT is very solid, but still can't beat UGA and Bama. Heupel is 2 for 2 against Alabama in his 4 years there. And I think until recently, Georgia's heyday and stuff, Tennessee had a winning record against Georgia. So for the last few years, yeah, you got to give Alabama, Georgia their due. I mean, you're talking top tier teams. So,
and I'm going to say this. I know I'm interrupting you. When Spurrier walked out on South Carolina, he left us in a bad spot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. When Saban retired from Alabama, he left them set up for success.
Sure.
I mean, slam up for success. And now I'll be honest with you. I don't think their coach is the guy. I don't.
Well, unless Saban has an office down the street for him and walked in and told him, you got to keep this. Let me be careful what it say here. This left-wing goody-goody two-shoe, let's have ice cream trucks at practice crap. You need to cut that out. And the players ain't wearing fingernail polish and having anxiety dolls. Something happened. How bad was Alabama when they played Florida State? And then look what happened.
I'm going to say this, and I get what you're saying. You tell me how many Northern coaches and other conferences, other than Nick Saban, came down south. But see, here's what people don't. Yeah, he was a coach at Michigan State, right? But here's what people don't realize. Nick Saban was born in West by God, Virginia, same place Chuck's wife was born.
Mm-hmm.
He was from the South. How did that work out for Auburn when they did it?
Yeah.
That Harsin deal. It didn't work out that great, did it?
Yeah.
It doesn't normally work out that great. I'm sorry. Not
You
saying
got to be able to spit and chew.
That's it.
And eat boiled peanuts. If you ain't doing that, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna recruit these.
And
kids.
also call something plumb dumb when it's plumb dumb.
That's plumb right.
Man.
Plumb right.
Oh man.
But it's everybody has got eyes, and you can see, and you can look. You know what's got to be done.
Yeah.
You know what's got to be done.
And I love that Xavier Legette, he plays Carolina Panthers number 17 now, already scored a touchdown today. But I love when he's interviewed. You know why? Kind of like my voice and the slang that I talk with. Y'all, I didn't choose to do this. This is the way I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like I chose one day to talk like this. Like Brian Kelly tried to talk like that, and he sounded plumb ignorant.
Don't work.
But I love it, Xavier Legette, because when he talks like that, that is South Carolina. That is how we talk. You know, that's just it.
What was the real tall West Virginia player years ago that played in the pros that had
Randy Moss?
Yes.
Randy Moss.
I love to listen to him talk. I come so far back.
West Virginia. Ran West Virginia. Went to Florida State and then became one of the best receivers in the NFL.
No, he went to Marshall.
No, he went to Florida State. He was recruited by Florida State and got caught smoking grass on a piss tent, I think. And went to Marshall.
He's a Marshall grad.
But he was recruited
initially
by Florida State and failed a drug test.
I'd have to Google that.
Or either he got locked up for a simple possession and ended up going to Marshall. Look it up.
Maybe, yeah. I know he's a Marshall grad or a Marshall. Garner and Black want to know if you went to the game. Yeah, Jordan went to the game yesterday.
Yeah, I went.
So, but yeah, the elephant in the room is we got to fire. We got to make some changes. Offensive coordinator, whatever, Beamer, whoever.
Did you stay for the whole game, Jordan?
I stuck to 30 minutes after the game, Mr. Bibb.
Screaming and yelling?
Well, here's the thing.
I also stayed until the end.
I had my wife and children, right? A lot of family there. And so my thought process was the state fair, you could see it, right over there, right outside of the stadium.
Right. They showed on TV.
It was hell getting up in there to start with. I was like, you know what? Let's wait. About the middle of the third quarter, people started evacuating the stands. I'm like, shit, let's wait about another 30 minutes. We'll just have easy peasy walk straight to the car. And we did. So it was fine.
Hey, Kyle got a question. Why weren't y'all using Harbor more? Dude looked like a problem.
That is a question for our offensive coordinator that we're calling for him to be fired, sir.
Yep. Lack of good play calling.
I made a comment earlier in the thing. As fast as Harbor is and everything, I would run the jet sweep with him until they stop it.
Did you see the jet sweep that we ran that was a damn reverse?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like he was, because it takes him about 5 yards because he's so big to get up to speed. You know what I'm saying? He was at full blast and could have cut to the left, but no, he pitched it. I'm like, what?
I would run that out.
When you got somebody that big and that damn fast, let that sumbitch rip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at Rebel over here. He's triggered. Are you triggered, Rebel? Are you triggered,
Anyone
Rebel?
who types in all caps has to be triggered, honestly.
He must be triggered.
Oh,
Hey,
he's calling
Rebel.
you Bill. He's
Coping.
calling you Bill now, not Billy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rebel.
Hoping and seething.
Rebel. Not trolling you guys, but what does 29-11 mean to you? What does that mean to you, Rebel?
That hurt, Mr. Billy.
Well, it wasn't towards y'all.
Is your
Oh,
real
well,
name
thank
William or is Billy your real name?
It's Billy. I was born down south.
Okay.
I was born so far back up in the mountains up here that you wouldn't realize how far back it is.
Okay, see, my granddaddy's name is Billy, and people used to say, is your granddaddy's real name William? I'm like, no, his real name's Billy.
It's on the birth certificate. It's,
Yeah.
It's yeah, he's triggered up there. He can't see the forest for the trees. Rebel,
Which I kinda figured that 'cause it is
Rebel, your
Billy.
coach is 21-16 and about to be probably 25-16 at the end of the year. How long are you gonna keep this guy? Since you're defending him. I mean, Jordan's got healed. Jordan's been healed. How long are you gonna keep that?
You know,
He's been there.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, it's
Oh, man.
Honest to God,
and what
Mr.
I
Billy.
can't understand is he's got a contract extension.
He got one. He ain't. It was before Ray Tanner left. Is that who you talking about?
Shane did.
Yeah.
Beamer, his contract extension.
Yeah, that was one thing that Tanner wanted to do for he left.
Well, you know,
Well, you know,
Yeah, this is last thing.
honest to God, Mr. Billy, I think you might have healed me too. Because you are right. There are teams that come out of nowhere and can do great things. And there's really no reason South Carolina can. We shouldn't be expecting mediocrity every year.
just like Jackpot said, teams are leveling up all around you. Look at Indiana. Look at Vanner. Look at all
There's
these
no
teams.
reason we can't. We
And you
can't.
just-
There's no reason we can't. But we got bad coaches.
You're the clown, Rebel.
We need to change that.
You gonna stick with a coach that's a loser? How'd you
Tennis
stick
girl
with-
said, "Give Shula a chance. He has experience."
Nah, we good.
Nah, it's over. The experiment's over.
Sweetie, I've been with the same woman for 25 years. Got 2 kids. Don't mean I can be a porn star.
Oh, Lord.
I got experience too.
You know,
Lord.
you give a coach 4 good years. And
I might
you
be in her eyes, but I sure won't be in nobody else's.
Oh, man.
You give a coach 4 good years in recruiting. Actually, less than that now because of the transfer portal.
Oh, man.
And if you're not picking up your needs, in other words, if you need old linemen and you're not picking them up in the transfer portal, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And I was talking to, I don't know, it might have been y'all or something a couple years ago. I started looking at old linemen that was in the top 100. And, 24/7 lists at all the schools that took a look at them or offered them. I can't find South Carolina for the sake of me. How come?
You know what frustrated me? And a lot of fans were complaining about this. And I got to ask it too. Why didn't we get some wide receivers out of the transfer portal? That's my question too.
Ooh.
There you go.
We've got a lot of freshmen, but they haven't been developed right.
We brought in
That's
like
true,
6 or 7
but I
freshmen.
feel like you could have added a couple too if it makes sense.
Well, and let me say this, Ryan. If we use our superstar, I'm going to go ahead and give Chuck his credit. If we use our superstar receiver the way we should, we would. We don't need another superstar receiver, but we don't even use him. But when we do use him, it's normally positive. The limited results of it.
Let me go back over here with Rebel over here. You're saying 42-17, which was a great win for South Carolina. And again, this isn't toward y'all. I'm just going to give him some numbers to
No, let it
chew
rip,
on.
Mr. Billy. Let it rip. Be honest. Let it
Just
rip.
to chew on. Just to chew on. In 22, South Carolina beat Clemson and Tennessee, which were top 10 ranked teams, had over 800 yards in those two games. Rattler did.
Talking about the
Had
Ohio State game.
hold on. Make the college football playoff, then talk to me. Had 8 touchdowns, I think. So in those two games, he had 800 yards, and I think it was 8 touchdowns. Now, the very next year, Mr. Rebel, here we go. The very next year, Rattler had 112 yards against Clemson, 1 interception, no TDs. Against Tennessee, he had 160 yards, 1 interception, and no TDs. Didn't even have 300 yards. Previous year, he had over 800 yards, 8 TDs, and then very next year, he couldn't break 300 yards and no TDs. You tell me, you chew on those numbers. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Did you go backwards? Did you regress? Let's just say he regressed. You tell me. So, 29-11, Rebel. 29-11.
Oh man.
Oh well.
Script YAT saying
Huh?
LMAO, little brother is A-word. Beamer crying is lovely to see. Man, y'all are 3-4 too. Y'all are just as bad as us.
Yeah, y'all ain't in way no better
Plus
shape than we
17 to
are.
14, by the way, if you want to play it like that. But whatever. We
I
both suck this year.
Y'all, I really want to know something. Is Tennis Girl?
For real?
Yeah. Is that like? If it is, I respect the hell out of it. But you've obviously got to be a Clemson fan.
No, I don't think she. I think she's an Oklahoma fan.
And we've had her in here numerous times before.
So,
But let me know. Hey, go join my channel and let me know. No, you're an Alabama fan. That's what she said. Alabama fan.
There you go.
Okay.
you know, as a Tennessee fan, we could win out and it still won't take away from the stench from yesterday, last night. Well, I mean, that's the game for us.
I was hoping y'all would have won, but I kind of had a bad feeling, sadly, that Alabama was going to
I
go back
picked
to
it
you.
before the game. Ty Simpson.
Well, I took y'all to
is all
win.
that in a bag of chips.
I took y'all to win. It bit me in the eye.
No,
Mr. Billy, I'm not gonna kiss your ass, but I don't want y'all to win no game. So
it's
I'm not at Tennessee.
They got ain't no reason to hate Tennessee.
Wait a minute.
What?
Y'all talking about us, and I'm talking about people in the comment section. Us leaving the ACC, probably the worst decision we ever made, to play a bunch of powder puffs? What? Why would you say that? If you want to be the best, you got to play the best. And the SEC is the best. And
you got to strive for the best too. You can't be saying, well, we just want to be 8-4, 9-3. You can't be doing that. And when you do, that's just as sure as that's what you're going to do. So Tennessee's got Kentucky, Oklahoma, North, New Mexico State, University of Florida, and Vandy. We got one more loss.
Y'all got one loss. One loss.
We got one more coming.
Who'd you say?
You know who it's going to be to?
Let's see. We got to play Florida there, and we can't beat Florida in games that will save our lives.
Okay, no, you're going to win that one. You know who your loss is going to be to?
Vanderbilt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all haven't beaten Florida in Gainesville since the 90s, have you? Is that what it is?
2003. Why bring that up?
Okay.
South Carolina had never beat Florida in the damn swamp that we got spurred.
Yeah.
There's something that I lived there in Gainesville 4 years, right down the street from the swamp, and people don't realize what a
shithole it is.
No, it's the cycle. When you go in there, people don't realize it sits down, and it is a swamp. It is hot.
I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah. When it's 90 degrees outside the stadium, It's 118 degrees on that field.
That's why I called it a shithole, sir.
And if you're not conditioned for that, but I think
Here's
we'll be
here's a trivia. Who named it the Swamp? Does anybody know?
Spurrier.
Steve Spurrier named it the Swamp.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's a whole statue right in front of it of him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're working one on building one for Aaron Hernandez too.
What's it called? The jail cell?
Mr. Drive-By.
Oh Lord.
Drive-By Hernandez.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
when Meyer was there was over 40 arrests that they know of by the Gainesville City Police Department. No wonder he had headaches and heart problems.
Listen, he was a hell of a winning coach.
Yeah.
But if
There
you
you
ever
go.
watch that documentary, like behind the scenes of what really happened,
Yeah.
but that was a nasty program.
Yeah.
You know what they should call Sanford Stadium? The Athens County Jail. That's what they should call Sanford Stadium today.
They've been known
Jailhouse.
to have a few locked up, but you know what? I'm not going to talk shit, and here's
Yeah.
why I'm not. Because these are college students, and they do drink a lot, and
Yeah.
we might be one who got two locked up from last night, and we just don't know it yet.
You just don't know. Yep. That's exactly right. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. You'd be surprised what's worked out with.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate you there, Keith. Bach Elder. I have trouble saying that. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. First time he said, got to go. So hit that like button when you leave if you haven't already, sir. Appreciate you.
I'm going to give you an example of some thuggery that happened at Tennessee a few years, and then I'm going to go. There was 4 or 5, I think it was four or five players that went out and robbed the 7-Eleven. That's not the funny part. The funny part, hold on.
Here's the funny part. Did they make their slushies before they left?
No, here's the funny part. These guys robbed a 7-Eleven next to the stadium, next to the campus, and wore their jerseys with their names on the back.
That's what I call plum dumb.
Y'all have a good evening.
You too, buddy.
Appreciate it, Mr.
Have a
Billy.
good one,
Bye-bye.
Mr. Billy.
Bye.
South Carolina fan 943 made a good point. South Carolina beat Georgia Tech in a secret scrimmage. The standouts were Michi Johnson and I can't even say that last name, Mike something. Must be one of our big 7-foot tall guys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All
For
right,
anybody concerned with basketball, yeah, that is true. So
it's been real fun. I
Yeah,
got on, picked my daughter up. I got off, picked my daughter up, got back on. But
yeah, we get ready to get out of here. So I
I'm about to
appreciate
go grill some hot dogs, some brats, and some cheeseburgers.
Sounds good to me. Sounds
Yeah,
real
sounds
good.
like a real good thing. I need to come on down there then.
Come on.
Y'all are more than welcome to join the StreamYard on my show on Tuesday. I love to talk with y'all about it and do more hanging out, I guess.
What time you going live Tuesday?
I go live every Tuesday night and Thursday night at 8:00 p.m. on my channel.
I'll be there, bro.
It might be a stretch for me because I have to get up about 3 o'clock to go to work. So
I might not stay long, but I'll be there.
Sounds good.
But all right, appreciate you there, Ryan.
Appreciate y'all. We suck right now, but you
Spurs
know
up
what?
to my toes up, and I'm gonna wear teal.
That's right.
I'm gonna wear teal from here on out.
A
Oh,
Gamecock
Lord.
never quits, in my opinion, I guess.
I don't give
Oh,
up on the
boy.
Gamecocks, but I give up on the coaching staff.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm done with this coaching staff. I'm done with it all.
I'll see y'all.
Y'all have a blessed one.
Bye bye,
All right, you too, Ryan.
and thank you.
Yep. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to this Sunday episode. Like I said, we usually do this show on Monday, but we changed it to Sunday because it seems like we get better reaction, better more interaction. That's what I'm trying to say. What the channel name? What are you talking about there, Broken? But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. What's up, Gamecock Sporty in here? Said it starts with me, guys. Yeah. But yeah, everybody go check out Sports Talk with the Dealmaker, his channel. Go start check out Cocky Ryan. Both of these YouTubers do Gamecock content. Go check them out. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we normally do this on Monday, but we're going to change it to Sunday. Hope everybody enjoyed this. We will be back on Friday night to talk about Alabama. What the Dealmaker chicken out on there, Mac? I don't understand what you're talking about. Maybe I must have missed it, but we'll be back on Friday to talk a little bit about the beatdown that's coming Saturday when Alabama comes to town. So y'all come back Friday night at 8:00, hang out, get in the chat. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button when you leave. Subscribe to this channel as well as the other two. I appreciate it so much for everybody, and I hope everybody enjoyed it, and have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you guys on Friday.